what these seminars do is that they teach everything about life. So you're expert at everything. Anything you want, we have the expertise. You see what I'm saying? And then the last hall is a community. They will do marriages, we do quinceanera. What quinceanera is? Quinceanera is when a Mexican girl turns 16. They do a special program. It's called a quinceanera. We'll be doing all cultures programs.
16 years?
16 years.
Indians also do it. 16.
Now we're doing.
Yeah. So things like that. So basically, remember we're in the United States of America. We have to be relevant to everybody. Don't ever think that, we can create our own group, because then people will hate us and they'll fight us and they'll kill us. And we won't be surviving in America. We'll all have to go back to India, because India is going to be the only safe place. Right? You can't do that. We have to be leaders for everybody in the world. And this is the value of being Indian. Our scriptures say that, that now you're born in India, your job is to spread this message all over the world, right? To save the world is your program. So we didn't come to America to beg money, surely. We might have thought, I'm coming to America to look after my income, family, this, that, and the other, but that was not Krishna's plan. Krishna's plan was to bring Indians to America to actually lead the world, because America is a staging ground for the world. You know what I mean? It's a good staging ground. From here you can, anywhere in the world, do something great. So that hall is does that. And then now we have some accommodation. For everybody who works in these 5 buildings, we provide the accommodation for them. We build our own accommodation within the 15 acres. You see what I'm saying? So that they can actually stay there and walk to their service. They don't have to drive to their service, just walk to your service. You see what I'm saying? And we take care of their lives nicely. Now, around that is all these other acreages that he's talking about, where you can buy land, and this is where all of us who are like part-time can stay there, right? Now, initially we're not going to have everybody full-time, so initially part-time people will also, but they're not going to own that. They can rent it, but not own it. Ownership will always belong to ISKCON. Anything is ISKCON property, it belongs to ISKCON. You can rent it from ISKCON, that type of stuff. So basically, then we have an amphitheater. The way the 5 buildings are built is in the middle there's a big amphitheater where you can have about 10,000 people sitting and standing doing the program. And it has this flyover on the top. The canopy that rolls out, rolls back in again. So in the open air, if it rains, the canopy comes up. You see what I'm saying? And now you can still continue the program down at the bottom. You see what I'm saying? So the idea of this is a futuristic idea of what a temple is. But its purpose is to serve the people in such a nice way that they can become convinced that Krishna is the best. In fact, there's nobody like Krishna. That's just it. So our whole purpose is to showcase Krishna consciousness through the deity of Krishna and, of course, Gauranga Mahaprabhu and the associates, but through the devotees actually. So you want our devotees to be really brilliant, smart devotees, you know what I mean, that do amazing things, so that people will want to become a devotee. When they see us, they feel like, yes, I also want to become a devotee. Currently, we're doing well. Not bad. But ISKCON has not invested in the devotee at the present time. ISKCON is invested in temples, but not in the devotee. This one, we're investing in the devotee, making sure that any devotee serving in the temple is really doing very well in their life. The children are doing well, things like that. And those who are supporting us. Initially, some of you will not be able to walk right into the program in a full-time way because you have commitments, right? So we want you to take care of your commitments. In fact, we will be supporting your commitments. We'll be showing you how you can also become wealthy, how you can do things that you can make more money, invest it better, you know what I mean? Save your income in such a way that you do greater in your life. And we want to make sure the temple is providing that information and also building the relationships with the highest level of government, all the way from the president to the mayor of the city, the president of the country to the mayor of the city. There are many levels of administrative leaders in America. Today we're not really building any relationships with them because we think us and them, we're karmis, we're devotees, they're the crooks, we are honest people, that type of stuff. It has to stop. You can't play games like that. They're also children of Krishna. And what they're doing, we also did in our previous lives, right?
Yeah.
Nothing different.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? How we came to Krishna consciousness, how they can also come to Krishna consciousness. Give them an opportunity, help them run their city, right? We've in McKinney, wherever we are, even if Plano is a little further away from McKinney, we would be very interested in going to the mayor of McKinney and to the councillors of McKinney and of Plano and saying that what can we do for you? Please let us know. We are here to help you. And not because we're looking for some favor in the future from you. No. Because we see them as children of Krishna, and if we help them, Krishna will become happy with us. How it is please Krishna. So don't worry about getting, just worry about giving. Stay focused on your giving. And all what Krishna wants us to have, we'll have. If he wants us to be poor, there's nothing wrong. Right? Kolavacha Sridhar was very poor. Right? How much Lord Chaitanya loved him. Haridas Thakur was very poor. He's the Namacharya. So poor or rich is not the important thing. The important thing is how much do you love Krishna. That is the important thing. We honor all people. We honor poor people, we honor rich people. We are not anti-rich, anti-poor, we are pro everybody. So this is the, in a sense, the hub inside the hub. So the hub has a center part to it, right? So we're like the hub inside the hub, you know what I'm saying? And what I'm seeing is all of you are very intelligent. And all of your intelligences are being very, very significantly underutilized. This is what I'm seeing. I think time has come to flip, what you call, flip the paradigm. Now, let's look at this. Okay, what do you really want to do for Krishna? Let's talk. Let's make it happen. You want to set up a center for yourself? We'll help you. Let's get this one built. From this, we will energize everybody. And you build your center wherever you want to build your center. I can tell you, even if another center comes within 5 minutes of this center, it will still both of them will work. But before that works, make sure that this one is off the ground, is doing well. He said, because this is going to be the one that is going to inject energy into others. You've got to have one producing center, Then the other ones can also start become producing centers, then others become producing centers, like that. So that's the idea behind it. And we all work together. There's so many things happening in this center that we need many leaders. We need many leaders. I was estimating here, we will need about 250 leaders. We don't have 250 leaders right now. Count all of you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you keep adding the ones who have not come here today, it will still be probably under 100 number. You see what I'm saying? We need at least 200 leaders here, 250 leaders would be better. Then they would have their teams underneath them that make things happen.
Yeah.
So Prabhupada said, if you want to show your love to me, then show it by cooperating. So we will work cooperatively with one another and encourage each other. Sometimes we'll have differences of opinion, we'll disagree with one another and things like that. It's okay. Disagreement is good. It shows that we are personal. Impersonal means no disagreement. Everything is one, right? No disagreement. We are not Mayavadis. We are Brahmavadis, We are actually bhaktas. So our purpose is, yes, we will disagree. Dallas Temple, you should come and see some of the temple council meetings. Almost becomes like a fist fight in there. So much disagreement. Left, right. I mean, some of us are opposites. If the other one says something, the other one definitely says something opposite. Just to show that I don't agree with you. And yet the temple runs, right? Because the philosophy is, inside the meeting, you can talk whatever you want to talk. Once the door is open, we're all one. If you don't do that, I'll fire you. I still hold that trump card in my hand, right? That's mine. Hire and fire is still up to me. But I will not fire. I've never fired anybody. I just tell them, please don't do that. Let's go back into the office. Talk it out in the office. Outside, you should not create a feeling that we don't agree with one another, disagree. People will exploit that. You see what I'm saying? When you are united, you're powerful. Even if you don't agree with the decision, that's okay. Go with it. Make it happen. It'll get sorted out. Ultimately, the Lord is in control, right? The blade of grass doesn't move without Krishna's will. How that's going to happen without Kalacandji's approval? Kalacandji also likes to see some drama, right? So he sometimes makes devotees fight just to see the drama. He's bored standing on the altar all day long. He needs some drama around him too, right? That he can also enjoy, right? He's got something to talk to Radharani about and enjoy. So sometimes devotees also fight, but that's all drama. You know what I mean? There's no real fight. No devotee has any problem with another devotee. We're all in this together. You know, we go together, we sing together. If the movement gets destroyed, we all get destroyed. We can't. So, you know, Prabhupada was very intelligent. He knew things will happen in the movement in the future, so he made each center independent. So even if some big group has a problem, this center is strong, it'll continue, right?
Yeah.
And it'll recede the other ones and be back up again. You need some dynamos around the place, right? So this temple will be a major dynamo for the whole world.
Yeah.
Many of you may not be doing any research in this area. I've done a lot of research and I've had a lot of devotees do a lot of research in this area. Dallas is the area of Sudarshan Puja, Sudarshan worship. Dallas, Prabhupada said, will be the center of education for the whole world. You see what I'm saying? So, when I say Dallas, I mean this area, not just Dallas. McKinney, Melissa, all these are included in our area.
That's my trouble.
DFW Metroplex, you might say. So the point is that any one of us who came here did not come here by accident. Kalacandji invited us because he wants us to do something amazing. He wants to see, look, my children, what they're like. These are my children. If the children are great, the father will be praised. The children turn out to be nonsense, how the father is going to be praised? Or the mother is going to be praised, right? Parents only get credit if the children turn out amazing. See? So we are the children, right? Each and every one of us individually is very important to Krishna. We want to make sure that everyone's personal feelings about how they want to make this thing happen comes into the picture. And then we set more centers up, right? We've got plenty of things. Small things can be done easily. Immediately, like Bhakti Vriksha can be done immediately. You don't have to wait for a center like this to open to start a Bhakti Vriksha. And some Bhakti Vrikshas are going to be very, very powerful. They're going to do some amazing things, right? And we're going to give them ideas what they can do so that they can do amazing things. This is why I'm going to India to set up this whole entrepreneurship program. I want all our devotees, at least you must have some business that you're doing also. Do your job, but please on the side do some business, because you cannot make money in a job like you can in a business. Period. And Prabhupada's instruction was all devotees should run their business. Some of you can't run a business because you have visa issues, but you can run the same business. I've already got devotees doing that through your parents, your brother, your sister in India. And set up the corporation there. But it's your corporation. It's sitting there. You make the money, they know that's your money. And the bank account is set in such a way that you have to sign to get that money out of there. So it is your money. Even your brother cannot take your money away. But that happens, right? Sometimes between brothers also fight, between brother and sister, parents. We know how to do it scientifically. Your money will never be taken away by anybody else. You can do the business on the side. Online you can do many wonderful things. That you spend a few hours a week, 5 hours a week maximum. Start earning money. Then when you get your green card, you're full-time. You're ready to do business full-time, right? Your business already taken off. You're ready to switch and bring the corporation to America or wherever else you want to set up your corporation. You see what I'm saying? This way our devotees become very, very powerful. Every devotee becomes very powerful. And our children will feel very proud of us.
Yeah. Next generation it will be like a big kind of gift for
Amazing,
them.
they'll be amazing. They're already amazing. Look at our children right now. They're amazing children, right? Compared to what we were doing when we were little babies and things like that. My God, these guys are doing much more. Right? And you have to compare age to age. You can't compare, somebody 70 years and somebody 20 years. You can't compare. Give that person 50 more years. Let's see where that person's going. Now you can compare, right? You got to compare 70 to a 70, like that. So I'm seeing that our young children are doing very well. And they're going to do amazing things. We have to now seed it, make the image. Seeding is very important. This is seeding. You're seeding a program. And then there is other centers are coming around us like Swami Narayan or this, that, and everybody else. They will cooperate with them as well. We don't have any problem. They're all children of Krishna. Mark my word, one day, just write it down. I said it may not happen now, maybe take 50 years. Every Swaminarayan temple is going to be a Hare Krishna temple.
Hare Bol.
Because you cannot run a temple based on race. You see what I'm saying? Can't say Gujarati is because Krishna is Gujarati. Yeah, Krishna may be Gujarati, Punjabi, Marathi, whatever he might be. But he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead from every planet, not just this planet. You see what I'm saying? So when you restrict it to one group of people, sooner or later it will implode. It won't work. The program won't. It works in the initial stages because it's a business work. By the way, their whole thing is entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
That's why they are big.
Right.
Right? Some of us came from entrepreneur families. Now we're going to start our own entrepreneurship. You see what I'm saying? And we will be internationally entrepreneurs. We'll have Chinese entrepreneurs. We'll have Indian entrepreneurs. We'll have Russian entrepreneurs. We'll have Ukrainian entrepreneurs. And the Ukrainian entrepreneurs and the Russian entrepreneurs will bring Russia and Ukraine together. No more war. No need to fight anybody in this war. If you work together, you're going to do more, right? If you fight each other, no one's going to do more. You're going to waste your time fighting instead of creating some nice performance, right? So for us, in that sense, we are very good. We can reach out to it.
So Prabhuji, this is a similar kind of template. Once this is being successful, the Austin people as well as the Morrisville, Raleigh, they are also asking for similar kind of stuff. And we have a land there. Maybe we can also have similar kind of donation there, and then
absolutely.
we can do that.
Absolutely.
As well.
We get this one started, then others will look at it, they'll say, can we do ours or can we do ours? Yes, please do. Everybody do. I would like to see a temple every 5 minutes. Just like Christian churches, right? You see them every 5 minutes in a Christian church, right? Christianity is the biggest in the world. Muslims are trying to do the same thing, only they're fighting too much each other. Otherwise, the Muslims could have done better than the Christians. But there's too much fighting going on, it doesn't work. Christians also hate each other. It's not like they don't. The Southern Baptists hate the Catholics. You know what I'm saying? But they don't fight them publicly.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Hare Krishnas, we don't need to hate anybody. We're here to love of Krishna, love of everybody. That's how we work.
So Prabhuji, in this one, just to make it more easier for the people also to be part of that, I'm telling about other groups right now, Art of Living or the Jain Temple, and these guys, what they're doing is, they're also getting 2 acres, but the additional one, they need to pay the cost for the land, for the building the temple structures. Right? Our case, which is good, we don't need to pay anything for that. But around that, the homes, what we are building, so the homes, the lands, so that is those we are right now. Just people started booking. Many devotees also already booked. Lots are around there. So lots. How we are doing is, if someone gives $100,000, they get 8,000 square feet lot. That's one transaction. But we don't want that, because we don't want it to be cost for the people. Because 100,000 if I go give, 8,000 square feet lot has come, 6,000 square feet home up to 5 to 6,000 that can be built. But still it is a cost, right? The land is a cost.